I got my Nature's Head toilet the other day. I'm just going to go through how I installed it in my van. Being installed to go in a cabinet that's underneath this countertop here. I decided not to go with a flip-up lid or a compartment with a couch or something like that. I really wanted counter space. So I decided to make it so it slides in and then pulls out into the alleyway or the center of the van for use and then pushes away. So what I did was I just created a box or a base that it mounts to. It comes with two mounting screws on each side and brackets. So I screwed it down to a piece of 5/8 inch plywood. I put a couple of gussets on the side of the plywood and I built a front here. This front ends up flush with the front of the cabinets. So when I add my 5/8 of an inch finish, which will also be my drawer fronts and opening cupboards, it'll blend in with everything else. It'll basically just look like either a deep drawer or a cupboard. And there'll be a handle on it and I will just pull it out. So anyway, I mounted it all up. I built this piece and I'll now show you how I did my vent and how the vent sets up so that it goes into the compartment I'm talking about. So this here is the space I'm putting the toilet into. It's going to go underneath my overhead cabinet and my live edge countertop. So I built a cabinet that goes straight to the ground. It doesn't have a toe kick like these ones do. And what I did was I cut an oval shaped hole in the back and I put my exterior vent on the outside. So there's my outside vent. I'm just going to put a horseshoe vent on that. It just goes sealed up around the top and then it's open at the bottom. They're about $8 or $10. Come in white. Back to the inside. So these connections here, they're just like a vacuum hose and they just push on to the vent where the fan is. I shortened this hose by about 2 feet because it's quite long. Just put some silicone in there. So what I did was I created this so that when it pushes in, it actually just pushes in like so. And when my toilet's in place, my toilet will just sit like that. So I'm going to connect it up and show you how this works. So there's my Nature's Head toilet out and in the use position, right underneath the bed and in front of the refrigerator. And like I said, it'll be on the hardwood floor when I install it, and it'll have little Teflon feet on the bottom, or felt feet. And all you do when you're done is slide it back into the compartment. And there it is, slid away. So this area here, I'll put 2 drawers in above the toilet because it only needs to be just to the height of the top of the seat there. There'll be a panel on the front that will come flush with this cabinet, and it'll basically just look like a regular cupboard or deep drawer when it's completed. The thing I like best about this install is that it does slide out in a very usable position. It doesn't take up very much room, just a couple inches more than the actual toilet itself. There's room here to turn the spider handle around. There's also room to take the toilet off by using the quick disconnect off the mounting brackets. It slides out, and then once it's out, you can actually disconnect the fan and the hose. You can grab it by the strap at the front, so you can pull it all the way around to the door of the van. Then from here you can just lift it and carry it away, or you can do any maintenance you need to do on it, or dumping of it, or whatever. Like I say, right at the front, instead of having to do it while inside the van. Again, once you're done, it's ready to go. Just put it back in front of the entranceway. Put your hose on. Hook up your fan and slide it back into place. And there it is. I haven't actually used my Nature Heads toilet at this time. I do like that it's very lightweight. The reviews on the product online are very good. Everybody who has them seems to like them. They are maybe expensive at $1,200, and the cartridges would mount pretty much in the exact same way as this. I just chose the composting toilet for my own use. But as I say, that mounting system, just on a piece of plywood, gussets slid underneath, finished off in front with a panel to look like the rest of your cabinets. It's very suitable. And again, I like the fact that I can drag it all the way right to the door and look after it outside. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel, and you'll see more videos as we finish up. Thanks.